Torchlights humming a hollow tune to an empty street and a waning moon. I'm sitting on the edge of a bed unmade, watching the colors of your memory fade. The closet is open, a gap on the rack, a skeleton of spaces that aren't coming back. I'm still breathing but the air is cold, holding on to stories that will never be told. Now I'm just a figure left in shadows, fading like a footprint in the snow. You took the light and left the door wide open, but you took the only home I'll ever know. I'm the echo of a life you've forgotten, the ghost of a hand you used to hold. While you're out chasing down the morning, I'm just the wreckage left in shadows, turning cold. The clock on the wall is a heavy sound, marking the silence that's gathered round. I tried to follow where your heartbeat went, but I'm just a letter that was never sent. I see my reflection in the window pane, distorted by the darkness and the streaks of rain. I'm becoming a part of the corner chair, an invisible man in the midnight air. Is it easier for you to breathe out there, in a world where I'm no longer there? Did you have to burn the bridge to see the way, or did I just turn invisible when the sky went gray? I'm reaching out, but my hands are weak, sinking deeper than a heart should sink. Yeah, I'm just a figure left in shadows, fading like a footprint in the snow. You took the light and left the door wide open, but you took the only home I'll ever know. I'm the echo of a life you've forgotten, the ghost of a hand you used to hold. While you're out chasing down the morning, I'm just the wreckage left in shadows. The sun's gonna rise, but not for me. I'm just the dark where you used to be. A silhouette against the wall, waiting for the night to fall, left in shadows. Slow, lingering piano fade. The clouds are hanging heavy over 2026, a hollow kind of gray that no sunlight can fix. I'm standing by the window watching droplets trace the pain, like tears upon a face that's grown familiar with the pain. The rhythm on the rooftop is a cold and steady beat, echoing the loneliness of this empty, quiet street. Every splash in the gutter is a memory of us, turning all our gold into iron and to rust. I used to love the storm when you were wrapped up in my arms, but now the thunder sounds like all my inner fire alarms. And it's a lonely rain falling on my soul, digging out a crater where I used to feel whole. It won't wash away the scent of your perfume on the chair. It just reminds me that I'm reaching for a ghost who isn't there. Let the sky cry for me since my eyes have run dry underneath the lonely rain and a heavy broken sky. The pavement is a mirror reflecting back the blue of a neon sign that flickers just the way I used to do. I'm walking through the puddles with nowhere left to go, just a man without a jacket in a world that's moving slow. The water's soaking through my skin, chilling to the bone. It's funny how the rain feels colder when you're all alone. It's a lonely rain falling on my soul, digging out a crater where I used to feel whole. It won't wash away the scent of your perfume on the chair. It just reminds me that I'm reaching for a ghost who isn't there. Let the sky cry for me since my eyes have run dry underneath the lonely rain and heavy broken sky. They say the rain will bring the flowers in the spring, but I don't think I'll care for what the blossoms have to bring. 'Cause the roots of us were severed and the soil is turned to clay, and no amount of water's gonna make the heartbreak It's a lonely rain, never-ending flood, telling me the fire is finally turned to mud. It won't wash away the scent of your perfume on the chair. It just reminds me that I'm reaching for a ghost who isn't there. Let the sky cry for me since my eyes have run dry underneath the lonely rain and broken sky. Just let it fall until it covers it all. The sound of the street, the sound of defeat, lonely. Sound of distant thunder, wash me away, wash me away. Sound of distant thunder. dashboard light is the only glow I know, reflecting off the frost in the falling snow. The white lines flicker like a heartbeat on the black, leading me to places where I can't turn back. I talk to the radio just to hear a voice. Leaving was a promise, but it wasn't a choice. The rearview mirror is a gallery of ghosts, of the things I loved and the things I missed the most. But the road keeps stretching, hungry and wide, with nowhere left for a broken man to hide. And it's a lonely road, winding through the dark, searching for a fire, but I can't find a spark. Every mile marker is a year I threw away, chasing down a sunset at the end of every day. There's no one in the seat beside me anymore, but just the wind through the glass and a creak in the door on this lonely road. I pulled into a diner just to feel the heat, watching all the strangers while they drink and eat. They've got someone to go home to when the coffee's done. I'm just another shadow on a midnight run. The map is a spider web of where we used to go. Now it's just a graveyard of the things I'll never know. And it's a lonely road, winding through the dark, searching for a fire, but I can't find a spark. Every tank is half empty, the heart is all gone. Just a lonely road. Under a cold 2026 of me. I look at the screen. It's a rectangle of eyes. As I search for a sign from you under the sky, typing words that no longer have any weight in a silent dialogue, in a thread never taught. We were a fiber, a constant pulse. Now we are 2 points on a distant plane. The turning circle is the only dance in this prison called black. I see you online, but you're really somewhere else. Prisoner of a world that's no longer my whole. It's a lost connection, a broken frequency, only this direction. We are 2 satellites that have stopped talking, lost in the void with nowhere to land. There's only noise, there's only the buzz in this signal that announces goodbye. Yes, we're lost, and I don't know who you are anymore. Our photos in the cloud are gathering dust from plagues, problems we can't solve. The sea remains a brand of fire, while our bond becomes a game. I tried the reboot, I tried the reset, but the heart is not a network in a face. We were in sync, every beat, every ideal night. Where were we mistake? A strange odyssey. The band is too narrow to contain the pain, and the time server has turned off its engine. Sì, è una connessione persa, una frequenza interrotta, una direzione inversa. Siamo 2 satelliti che hanno smesso di parlare, persi nel vuoto senza un posto dove atterrare. C'è solo rumore, c'è solo il ronzio in questo segnale che annuncia l'addio. Solo assente. 4 amore non trovato. Lost connection. Sto perdendo i pacchetti, sto perdendo te. Suono di interferenza elettronica che sfuma nel silenzio. Love me. map we drew on a napkin at the bar, a list of all the places we were gonna drive your car. You said we'd see the ocean when the summer turned to gold, and build a little sanctuary where we'd both grow old. But the ink is running blurry from the condensation's touch. It's funny how a scrap of paper used to mean so much. Now the highway's just a ribbon leading nowhere fast, another ghost of a future that's already in the past. And I'm standing in a graveyard of lost promises, of always and forever, and I never let you go. Just a collection of the things you said you meant, but now they're just debts that you'll never owe. I'm holding on there where your word used to be locked in a cage, and you've thrown away the key. Every promise was a bridge that turned to dust, buried in the hollow ground of broken trust. The ring is in the drawer, still tucked inside the velvet. I look at it sometimes, but I don't know how to tell it that the hand it was meant for is holding someone new. And all those one days didn't matter much to you. You promised we would talk it out if things ever got rough, but I guess my quiet stay with me just wasn't loud enough. You walked out on a Tuesday without a single sound, leaving every vow we made scattered on the ground. You don't see the debris you've left behind, the wreckage of a life we spent years trying to find. I'm still waiting for the better that you said would come, while my heart is just a rhythm beating slow and numb. Was it easy to lie while you looked me in the eye, or were you just afraid to say a real goodbye? Now I'm standing in a graveyard of lost promises, of always and forever, and I never let you go. Just a collection of the things you said you meant, but now they're just debts that you'll never owe. I'm holding on there where your word used to be locked in a cage, and you've thrown away the key. Every promise was a bridge that turned to dust, buried in the hollow ground of broken trust. Lost promises, they're just echoes in an empty room, flowers that were never meant to bloom. You kept your freedom, but you kept my heart too. What am I supposed to do with a life built on you? Just lost promises. city's gone dark, but my eyes are wide open, listening to words that we never had spoken. The shadows are stretching across the hardwood, doing the things that I wish I could. I'm chasing the patterns of rain on the glass, just waiting for this heavy minute to pass. The clock in the kitchen is marking the beat of a heart that's too heavy to stay on its feet. I'm checking my phone just to see the time change, but everything's different and everything's strange. Here come the midnight tears again, falling like secrets, my only friend. The world is asleep while I'm falling apart. In the quietest hour of a broken heart, they don't make a sound, they just blur the light, washing away what is left of the night. Oh, they're cold and they're hollow, and they never end. Here come the midnight tears again. The pillow is stained with the weight of the why, under the stare of a moon-colored sky. I thought I'd be stronger when the sun went down, but the quiet is a lake where I'm starting to drown. There's no one to witness and no one to hear, just the slow, steady rhythm of one more tear. At noon I can fake it, at 5 I'm okay. I can hide in the noise of a crowded day, but 12 is a mirror I can't help but face, where your ghost is the only thing taking up space. It's a 12 a.m. ritual, a saltwater prayer for a love that's gone missing in the thin midnight air. Ooh, ooh, here come the midnight tears again. One for the memories, one for the almost, one for the silence, one for the ghost. Just wait for the morning to dry them away. 2026 winter, settling in the deep, on the promises we made and the ones I couldn't keep. I still watch the driveway when the clock hits 5:30, keeping the ghost of a dead hope barely alive. The neighbors took their lights down, the seasons moved along, but I'm still stuck in the bridge of a half-finished song. I left the porch light burning till the bulb began to gray, waiting for a car to turn the other way. They say the door is always open if the heart is still the same, but the wood is starting to war around the letters of your name. I'm a lighthouse on a coastline where the ships have all gone dry, staring at the border of a dark and empty sky. The silence is the only thing that's coming back to me. You didn't leave a roadmap, you didn't leave a trace, just a permanent winter in this hollowed out place. The world kept on moving, but I finally learned some things go out and they never return. I went to check the mailbox, but it's filled with desert dust. The hinges are screaming with the weight of the rust. I see your old coat hanging on the peg by the stairs, a whirling reminder of the ghost of your cares. I find myself pausing when I walk past your room, like I'm waiting for a flower in a desert to bloom. But the air is just iron and the floor is just stone, and I'm getting real tired of being waiting alone. Is it a month? Is it a year? Is it a lifetime of not here? I'm a tenant of the absence, a curator of the void, building monuments to the always that you destroyed. Yeah, you destroyed it all. You're not just gone, you're the part of the story that didn't make it to dawn. Never return. Coffee's getting cold on your side of the table. I'm reading old text just to feel something stable. The silence in this kitchen has a deafening sound. It's the weight of the words that we never sat down. I've rearranged the pillows, I've locked every door, but the ghost of your laughter still sleeps on the floor. They say time is a healer, a thief in the night, that eventually shadows will turn back to light. But the clock on the wall hasn't moved in a week, and I'm losing the strong that I promised to keep. And there is no comfort in the sorry you said, no warmth in the blankets on this half-empty bed. I'm reaching for air where your hand used to be, and the memory of us is just haunting me. Every it's okay feels like a lie. I can't breathe, there's no comfort in knowing you had to leave. I went for a drive to the place on the hill where the world used to stop and the city stood still. But the view looks like static, the colors are gray, like the rain washed the soul of our story away. I'm checking my phone just to see if you've called, and I hate myself more for still hoping at all. I'm tired of people saying give it some time, like a broken heart's just a mountain to climb. It's a canyon, it's endless, it's a hole in my chest, and I'm failing the only emotional test to let go of the version of you that I love, when the sky we both shared is now crashing above. There is no comfort in the sorry you said, no warmth in the blankets on this half-empty bed. I'm reaching for air where your hand used to be, and the memory of us is just haunting me. Every it's okay feels like a lie. I can't breathe, there's no comfort in knowing you had to leave. No comfort in the morning light, no comfort in the middle of the night. Just a hollow room and a heavy heart, and the bitter end of a beautiful start. No comfort at all. 2026 winter has a way of being still, like the world just stopped moving of its own heavy will. I'm looking at the screen where the cursor's blinking slow. 1,000 things to tell you, but no place for them to go. I used to be a poet for the secrets in your skin, but the ink has all run dry from the state that I am in. There's a dictionary of sorry and a library of weight, but they're all just heavy paper sitting at a locked up gate. I've shouted at the ceiling and I've argued with the floor. I've pleaded with the shadow that's no longer by the door. But the air is feeling solid and the light is feeling thin, and I'm tired of the noise from the spirit within. And there are no more words to say tonight. In the pale and bitter flickering of the January light, I've used up every promise and I've spent every plea until there's nothing left with the silence and me. There always is a ghost and the forever is a blur. I'm a book with no pages for the person you were. The stories hit the margin and the ink has hit the dust. There are no more words, just the iron and the rust. I sat down at the table where we used to talk for hours. Now I'm just a witness to the dying of the flowers. I try to find a sentence that could bridge the miles apart, but I can't find a rhythm for a broken-hearted heart. The dictionary's empty and the language is a ghost. I'm a lighthouse on a coastline with no ships near the coast. We've said it all in circles, we've said it all in screams, and now I'm just a quiet man in a world of quiet dreams. Sometimes a goodbye is a thing you don't speak. It's the salt and the silver on a hollowed out cheek. It's the clicking of a lock and the turning of a key. It's the final heavy sentence between you and me. Yeah, it's breathing in the dark, without a single question, without a single spark. No more words. The pilot light went out sometime in late November, leaving nothing but the ash of a love I still remember. I'm standing by the radiator, listening to it creak, but the iron's just as cold as the salt upon my cheek. The sun is hitting the 2026 snow outside the pane, but it doesn't melt the ice or the localized rain. I'm wearing 3 layers and I'm shivering in bed, tracing out the blueprints of the life that we had lived. I used to find a sanctuary in the hollow of your chest, a place where all the not enoughs could finally take a rest. But the air's turned to mercury, the floor is made of slate, and I'm freezing in the middle of this heavy hollow state. There's goodbye. No one. The windows are blind, leaving the fire of our history behind. Turn off the lamp, let the winter take the floor. I don't think I can feel my heart anymore. I should have said it when the coffee was still steam, before the silence drifted in and tore apart the scene. I watched the words go heavy, sinking deep inside my chest. I kept the stay behind my teeth and gave the go a rest. Now the kitchen floor is wider than the miles across the sea, and I'm haunted by the versions of who we were supposed to be. It's not a crashing wave, it's just a rising tide, the kind of pain that finds a place and settles deep inside. I'm alive inside my head, but I'm frozen at the door, counting all the almost scattered on the floor. It's a quiet regret, a soft and steady ache, the sound of every promise that I didn't mean to break. It doesn't scream for mercy, it doesn't make a scene, it just lives in all the spaces of the places where we've been. And I'm suffocating slowly on the things I never said, just a quiet regret, sleeping in your side of bed. I see your keys are missing, but your ghost is in the hall. I'm waiting for a telephone that's never gonna call. I could have reached across the table, I could have held your gaze. Instead I let the bitterness set the house ablaze. No smoke, no fire, just a slow and cooling gray, watching everything I love simply drift away. A second scream until the windows cracked and shattered on the ground. Would it make a difference if you weren't there to hear the sound? just a quiet regret, sleeping in your side of bed. I'm sorry, but the walls don't care. I'm talking, but you aren't there. Just the quiet, just the regret, and the sun hasn't gone down yet. The air is getting heavy, the birds have ceased their song. I'm standing in the static of where we both went wrong. There's no flash of lightning, no thunder in the sky, just a slow, cold pressure where the truth used to lie. You're moving through the kitchen like a ghost in the hall, and I'm waiting for the raindrops that never seem to fall. It's the kind of weather that breaks you in two, not with a crash, but with a shade of deep blue. The pressure is rising, it's hard just to breathe in this hollowed out garden where nothing can leave. It's a quiet storm raging deep inside, with nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. It's the sound of the tears that I'm forced to hold in, a battle I'm losing before I begin. No wind in the trees, just a heart feeling torn, caught in the middle of a quiet storm. The clock on the mantle is the only thing loud, while I'm lost in the fog of this low-hanging cloud. We're sitting on the sofa, but we're oceans apart, trying to map out the wreckage of a midwinter heart. I wanna scream, stay, I wanna howl at the moon, but the silence is a rhythm that's ending too soon. Sometimes the hurricane is a whisper, I know. Sometimes the flood is just letting you go. It's a violent stillness, a beautiful lake, a dam that is ready to finally break. But there's no splash of water, just the dust of the years and the salt on my skin from the driest of tears. It's a quiet storm. The sky is still gray, and the house is so still. If the grief doesn't break me, the waiting sure will. No thunder, no rain, just a quiet storm. Just the storm. The sky turned heavy, a bruised shade of blue. The moment I realized I was losing you. We're parked at the curb where the asphalt glows, and the wipers are tracing the way the grief flows. You're staring ahead, I'm searching your eyes, but the clouds are the only thing filling the skies. I thought the water would wash us clean, but it's just blurring every memory I've seen. The engine is humming a low, lonely sound, while our whole world is soaking and starting to drown. It's a rainy goodbye, holding on kind, leaving the best of our summers behind. Every drop hitting the roof of this car is a reminder of just how broken we are. I wanted a sunset, a soft place to fall, but the storm came along and it took it all. Now I'm watching you walk through a gray silver haze into the mist of our finishing days. Yeah, it's a rainy goodbye. You didn't look back when you opened the door, and the seat where you sat isn't warm anymore. The rain's getting louder, it's screaming your name, but I'm just a spark that ran out of a flame. I'm driving away, but the windows are fogged, like my heart and my head are completely waterlogged. They say that the rain represents a new start, but it feels like a dagger right through my heart. How can the earth feel so fresh and so new when I'm losing the only thing I ever knew? It's a rainy goodbye, holding unkind, leaving the best of our summers behind. Every drop hitting the roof of this car is a reminder of just how broken we are. I wanted a sunset, a soft place to fall, but the storm came along and it took it all. Now I'm watching you walk through a gray silver haze into the mist of our finishing days. Yeah, it's a rainy goodbye. Wash away the traces, wash away the tears, wash away the forever we promised for years. Just the sound of the storm and the click of the lock in the rain. The rain won't stop. It's a rainy goodbye. The 2020 stage rain is streaking down the glass, watching all the ghosts of our forever past. I'm staring at the mirror in a dim and dusty hall, but I don't recognize the man leaning on the wall. The silver's getting cloudy, the edges turning gray, like the colors of my spirit since you walked away. I see a ghost of laughter in the corner of my eye, but it's just a trick of light under a broken sky. Every window is a memory, every lake is a regret, showing me the version of us I haven't finished yet. I'm looking for a heartbeat in the ripples of the stream, but I'm just a hollow actor in a half-forgotten dream. And no, it's just these sad reflections in the dark, without a single fire, without a single spark. I'm seeing what I used to be and what I've now become. A library of silence, a heart that's feeling numb. The glass is telling secrets that I never wanted known, about the weight of being left here all on my own. I'm tracing out your outline on a cold and lonely pane, lost in the sad reflections of the localized rain. I see you in the puddles on the 2026th Street, right where the neon and the sorrow always meet. A flicker of your jacket, the shadow of your stride, but it's just my own projection with nowhere left to hide. I'm a tenant in a body that's a stranger to the light, reflecting only shadows in the middle of the night. The mirror isn't lying, it's just being cruel and true, showing me the empty space that used to belong to you. Break the glass to pieces, let the silver hit the floor. I don't wanna see the lonely in the mirror anymore, but even in the shards I see 1,000 tiny views of the person that I lost when I had to lose you. And oh, it's just these sad reflections in the dark, without a single fire, without a single spark. I'm seeing what I used to be and what I've now become. A library of silence, a heart that's feeling numb. The glass is telling secrets that I never wanted known, about the weight of being left here all on my own. I'm tracing out your outline on a cold and lonely pane, lost in the sad reflections of the localized rain. Sad reflections in the windows of the soul, trying to find the fragments of a broken-hearted hole. The light is fading, the glass is cold, and I'm the only story that was never fully told. I'm sitting in the chair where the sunlight doesn't reach, practicing the lessons that I'm supposed to preach about moving on and letting go of the ghost. But I'm the one haunting the things I love most. The I love you I swallowed is a stone in my throat. I'm sinking in the water of a boat that won't float. I had 1,000 chances to tell you the truth, to trade in my pride for the fire of our youth. But I kept the door bolted and the shutters pulled tight. I'm screaming in a whisper in the middle of the night. It's a silent regret, a quiet kind of hell, living in a story I'm too broken to tell. Silent regret of what could have been. I see you at the market, I see you in the park, a flicker of a candle in my prominent dark. I open my mouth, but the oxygen fails like a ship with no wind and 1,000 torn sails. I watch you walk by with a smile on your lips, while the world that I knew just crumbles and slips. They say silence is golden, but it's heavy like lead. It's the monster that's sleeping underneath in my bed. It's the weight and the don't and the not right now that placed all these lines on the surface of my brow. If I could scream until my lungs turned to dust, I'd tell you I'm sorry for the way that I rust. It's a silent regret, it's a quiet kind of hell, living in a story I'm too broken to tell. The words I didn't say are the loudest ones now, breaking every promise and every unspoken vow. I'm a prisoner of the maybe and the should have been, drowning in the silent regret of what could have been. No thunder, no lightning, just a heart making no sound, walking on the tiptoes of a valued ground. I should have said it, but I didn't. Now I'm just a silent regret in the wind, so quiet, so loud. The party's over and the wine is all gone flat. I'm sitting in the kitchen where we used to have our chat. The neighbors turn their lights out, the street is deathly still. I thought I'd found a way to climb this steep and lonely hill. filled my days with faces, and I filled my nights with noise. But it's just a clever cover for the ghost of all our joys. I can walk into a crowd and feel the ocean in between. I'm the only person standing in a technicolor scene. They ask me how I'm doing, and I give the script a read. But fine is just a bandage for a wound that's gonna bleed. Because the sun came up and the world got on, but I'm still standing where you left me when you were gone. I've traded all my secrets for a heart of heavy stone. I'm surrounded by the living, but I'm still alone. Yeah, the crowd is getting louder, but I can't hear a phone. I'm still alone. God, I'm still alone. I went down to the water just to watch the ships go by, looking for a reason not to let the memory die. I see couples on the benches, I see lovers in the park, and I feel like I'm a candle that was snuffed out in the dark. It's not the being single, it's the missing piece of me, the part you took away across that cold and bitter sea. Is there a cure for the quiet? Is there a pill for the void? For the wreckage of the future that we went and we destroyed? I'm shouting at the shadows, I'm begging for a sign, but the only hand that's reaching is this shaking one of because the sun came up and the world went on, but I'm still standing where you left me when you were gone. I've traded all my secrets for a heart of heavy stone. I'm surrounded by the living, but I'm still alone. Yeah, the crowd is getting louder, but I can't hear a phone. I'm still alone. God, I'm staying. No one's coming, the door is locked tight, just the hum of the fridge and the heat of the light. Still thought by now the edges would have started to blur, that I'd find a version of me where you didn't occur. They told me the calendar heals every tear, but I'm still just a prisoner of this same time last year. I've swept up the glass and I've painted the hall, but the cracks are still running underneath it all. I'm tired of people saying, give it some time, like a heart is a mountain that's easy to climb. I've walked for 1,000 miles away from the spark, but I'm still standing right here, alone in the dark. 'Cause I'm still broken, I'm still afraid, I'm still the wreckage of the promises we made. The world keeps on moving, it's loud and it's fast. Well, I'm just a shadow held tight by the past. You're a beautiful scar that I can't help but open. God, I'm still hurting, I'm still broken. I saw your reflection in a stranger today. I had to stop breathing just to look away. It's funny how healing feels like a lie when I'm still asking the same empty why. I'm a house with no windows, a bird with no sky, just waiting for a morning when I don't have to try. They say let it go, like it's easy to drop, like a heart is a watch that you just have to stop. But you're stitched in my skin, you're the ghost in my blood. I'm trying to swim, but I'm buried in I'm still broken. No, the pieces don't fit, not even a bit. I'm a puzzle with a hole where it used to be. Still broken, still you, still me, still. I've rearranged the books and I've moved all the chairs. I've tried to sweep your memory off the landing of the stairs. The air in here is thinner, it's harder now to breathe, since you packed up every always and decided you should leave. I'm going through the motions, I'm functional and fine, but there's a gap in every sentence, a leak in every line. They tell me that the absence grows smaller every day, that I'll wake up and forget the things I wanted to say. But the space you left is cavernous, it's wider than the sea, and everything I look at is a ghost of you and me. I'm still missing the way that you whispered my name. I'm still missing the fire. Now I'm just the flame. It's a dull, constant hunger, a hollow in my chest, a heart that's forgotten how it's supposed to rest. I found all my rhythm, I found my own way, but I'm still missing you every hour of the day. The grocery list is shorter, the bed is far too wide. There's nowhere for the half of me to find a place to hide. I saw a car like yours today and felt my spirit climb, only to be broken by the gravity of time. It's not a sudden stabbing, it's not a jagged cut, it's just a door to everything that's permanently shut. I don't miss the fighting, and I don't miss the tears. I miss the quiet safety of the us throughout the years. It's the small, tiny habits, the way you take your tea, the ordinary magic that you took away from me. Every hour of the day, not was missing, not used to miss. I'm still right here in the middle of this, still missing, still you. I'm standing in the hallway where the wallpaper's peeling, staring at the cracks like they're mirrors of my feeling. We spent years building walls just to keep out the cold. Now they're crumbling down and I've lost my foothold. I see your keys on the counter, the ghost of your hand. The hardest part of falling is where you finally land. We were a masterpiece, a frame of gold, a story that deserved to be properly told. But the edges are frayed and the colors are bled. Now I'm reading the ending we never should have read. I'm torn apart like a letter you never sent, paying the price for a love that was only lent. One half of my soul is still begging you to stay, while the other is watching you walk further away. It's a jagged divide, a line through my heart. I'm just a man being torn apart. Your scent is still clinging to the sweater I wear, and I'm talking to shadows like you're actually there. I try to stitch up the pieces to mend what is gone, but the needle is blunt and the thread is too drawn. Every dream that we planted is dying in the dirt, and I can't find a place where it doesn't still hurt. It's not a clean break, not a snap of a bone. It's a slow motion wreck, and I'm crashing alone. The you and the me are becoming a was, and I'm bleeding out silence for no better cause than a love that grew tired of its own heavy weight. I'm torn apart like a letter you never sent, paying the price for a love that was only lent. One half of my soul is still begging you to stay, while the other is watching you walk further away. It's a jagged divide, a line through my heart. I'm just a man being torn apart, left in the seas, lost in the fray, watching the best of me fade into gray. Yeah, I'm just the pieces you didn't want to keep, torn apart, so deep, torn apart. I left the porch light burning, just in case you changed your mind. But the shadows only lengthen in this house we left behind. I'm practiced at the silence, have memorized the floor, waiting for a heartbeat to come knocking at my door. I talk to empty corners, I whisper to the glass, watching every happy ghost of us begin to pass. The air is getting heavy, the room is getting cold. I'm holding on to stories that will never now be told. It's a quiet kind of torture, a slow and steady bleed, to have a soul for words that you'll never want to read. No, it's the sound of a heart that breaks in the dark, a dying flame that's looking for a spark. I'm screaming your name, but the wind blows it back, leaving me hollow in the white and the black. You're miles away while I'm falling apart, singing the songs of an unheard heart. I saw you in a fever dream. You look just like the start, before the winter settled in and tore us both apart. I reached out for your shadow, but my fingers met the air. It's the cruelty of the man